I gotta sit y'all up. So I'm not. That's good enough. I think you can see me. As always, I am in the car. That's where I feel like I live at home. I feel like I live in the car. Oh my gosh, this view is so beautiful, y'all. Oh, I'm on a bridge right now on the way to work. I passed like about six bodies of water, but some of them I don't really see as well as these two. The two bridges, it's like on my right and on my left and right, and then the other one is the same way, and it's so beautiful. Um, so nonetheless, I wanted to do a little video to give a little update on where we are in the journey. I was supposed to do this at home, but as you can see, I'm always moving, so I don't always get to do stuff at home. I have to do it on the road. So yeah, so my last appointment from the one that I went to on June 25th, that was like my first ultrasound, and while I was there, they were checking to see. They have to check. Well, ultrasound and blood work. So they had to check to see in your uterus. They have to check to make sure you don't have any fibroids or cysts on the inside of your uterus because that's where they're going to be putting the embryos. So they don't want to have anything in there that would hinder the embryos growing or anything like that. So yeah, so I went in there on the 25th. I met with my doctor. I love my doctor; he's so sweet. But anyway, I met with my doctor, and he checked to see if I had any of those things, and I didn't have any fibroids or cysts on the inside of my uterus. So that was a blessing from the Lord. When I like for years now, there's been my uterus is supposed to be heart shaped. There's a medical term for it as well, but it's supposed to be heart shaped. Now on the outside of my uterus, it's a very small fibroid, but I've had that like forever, and it doesn't hinder pregnancy or anything like that. It hasn't grown or anything like that. It's just very small, but it's not in my uterus, so it doesn't affect anything, which is a blessing. So yeah, I was very thankful that that appointment went well. Every appointment is important, and I was grateful that this one went well because if there was anything there, that would have caused me to have to do some additional steps to get rid of them. So it was a blessing that there was nothing there, and I had no problems with that. So thank the Lord. And then I had to go downstairs the same day to do blood work, and you have to get tested for. You get tested for HIV, hepatitis A, hepatitis B, syphilis. I didn't have any of those things. Thank the Lord. So I moved on that part. And so my next part now, that's why I put in the title, what's next? Because now my next appointment is on the 23rd. Now, this appointment, I think I told my husband to come with me to this one. It's not, I don't know, I told him to, but I don't ask him to take off from work and stuff unless, now the ones in the August, they are very intricate and very important, so those I probably will ask him to come to. But I think I might have mentioned him to come to this one, but I'm not 100% sure if I did. But I don't think I was. I mean, he doesn't have to. But anyway, this one on the 23rd, what I'll be doing, I'm going for another ultrasound, more blood work, and I have two appointments that day, so they're back to back though. So literally, I go in first to the doctor, get all my protocol, my information on what the process is going to be like, especially the main process. So, so that I come back to this point because I got to make sure I come back to this point. But anyway, so that I get that information from my doctor, and I have two for this appointment. So, the lady that I'm going to first, she'll be giving me like an explanation and giving me more details, and then my second appointment is for my ultrasound again and more blood work. Now, what they do at this appointment, I mean, for this ultrasound, I don't know what they're looking for at this second ultrasound. I don't know. I have to tell you guys once I do it, because I really don't know. I took pictures in my last ultrasound, but I have to find my husband has to help me to upload those pictures and stuff because I don't know how to do that part yet. But anyway, so yeah, I don't know what all this ultrasound will be about, um, but I'm going. So I'll find out when I get there. So then after that, after I go do the blood work, ultrasound, and the first informative appointment, then I go get the other part of my medication for the next part of this process. And I believe they're supposed to be teaching me how to do it as well because I get it, they teach me how to do it, and then my next step is to actually do it, and it's within that same week. So this is when the meat and potatoes happen, y'all. This is where oh my gosh, the real deal starts. Like really, but yeah. So I'm very excited. I had a moment when my husband and I were reading over the paperwork, and he was reading paperwork to me. And some parts he was like, "I'm not gonna read that to you," and some of it he was reading, and I was like, "Oh Lord." Ah. But there was a minister at my church named Consuelo, and she, encouraged me and told me, it's okay. You don't focus on those things, and you just pray over your medication, and it all will be well. So that's what I'm focusing on. More important, focusing in on the end result. So I'm learning through this journey. I'm learning a lot, y'all. Like I keep my eyes and ears open naturally and spiritually, and I learn a lot almost every day. And I guess it's because I'm looking to learn, not just about this process, just life in general. But anyway, so yeah, and I'm just thinking about like there is all of this is involved, but the end result is my baby, our baby. I don't know if it's gonna be 201, but yeah. So, but yeah, that's what I'm meditating on and thinking on. And today I still have my nephew's car seat from Wednesday. So it's funny though because the Lord told me a while ago, actually in January, to get a car seat. I have not gotten it yet, and I have to get one because every time I have my godchildren or somebody else's child with me, I have to get them. And if I already had one, I wouldn't have that problem, right? Exactly. But excuse me, it's surreal to me because it's like this is what it would be like when I go and get the seat like God told me to, and I'll have it in the car and everywhere I go it will be with me, and I'll have that mindset. So I'm gonna get one. But yeah. So the other thing there was something else I wanted to share. Oh yeah, I remember. I was under this impression that this process is gonna be like super duper 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 long, and it's not. And it is some things that you have to do, but I think people try to make it seem so bad and long and horrible, and I haven't really had, it's not a long process, and it's not a horrible process. I had to start the first medication June 14th, and and I went to my first appointment June 25th. My second one was supposed to be on the second, but they moved both of them to the 23rd. And I go to the 23rd, and then on 27th, I start my medicine and stuff, my other part of the medicine. But then in August is the month. Like August is the time where I literally go to the doctor almost every day. Not every day. And it ain't like a whole lot. It's probably like 4 appointments in August. But I'm just looking at that, and I'm like, not that bad. People make it seem like this is this long, drawn out, treacherous process, and it's not. So I don't know. Maybe it is for them. It's not for me. And yeah, I'm just grateful. So I'm excited, and I'm getting really excited because in my mind I'm thinking success. I'm not thinking failure. I'm not thinking anything else. So because I'm thinking on the success, um, in my mind, I'm like, man, God, I'll be pregnant next month. Like, wow. And this month is very intimate to me because this is also the month last year where I was pregnant and where I also had emergency surgery and lost the baby and stuff. So, it's a blessing that my focus is on life, that my focus is on, wow, God, next month I'll be pregnant, versus my focus being on, oh my God, I lost my baby. My baby would have been this year old now, oh, these months old now, and all those things. And I'm grateful that I'm not in that place. I'm grateful that I'm not meditating on that. Because that was a very painful place, as I said in the other video. So I'm thankful that that's not my focus. And God is good. So, yeah, so that's the update right now. Just the update from my last appointment and my next one. And I will be back to share more with you guys. And we're in July. I was going to say July. We're in July. So share more with you guys as the days progress. So, yeah, that's all for now. All right, bye.